Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. This is Leslie. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I am doing an album share with you. I made this mini album from scratch. If you would like to see how I made it, I will leave links down below to the videos I did a while ago, probably about a year ago, of how I construct this type of album. Now obviously the dimensions will be probably just a little different, but the whole concept will be the same. So I'll leave links down below for that. So this little album I decided to cover in American Crafts textured white cardstock. I also did some silhouette cutting with for some snowflakes and just added them also in American Craft textured white cardstock. And then the collection that I used was the I Love Winter by Echo Park, which Laurie Whitlock designed, and it's quite a beautiful collection. I've got my paper here. It's a winter collection, not overtly Christmas, but it's winter. I didn't want a Christmas collection because the photos that I'm documenting is of us at the ski slope in Dubai, the artificial ski slope. So I wanted something more winter related, more snowy related than Christmas related, and this was just perfect for that. So I fussy cut this Let It Snow out of the strips, like the paper, the cutter parts with the strips on it, and you can see that I just cut it off over there. And there you go, that is the title of my album, Let It Snow. And on the spine of the album I just cut a piece of blue cardstock and stuck it over there, and then I fussy cut this little penguin out from one of the pattern papers as well from the collection, and I just stuck it on there because there's a penguin exhibit at the Ski Dubai So this is the first page. It's just of us. It's sort of like in front of a green screen, and then they put different backgrounds at the back. So this is also this little tag that I made here was a cutter part, a 3x4 cutter part, or yeah, it is 3x4, yeah, 3x4 cutter part. And I just made it into a tag, punched a little hole in there, and added a little sequins, added some more of my silhouette cut snowflakes, and I made every page with one of the pattern papers of the collection, and then I mounted a white textured cardstock, American Craft cardstock, over that. For all the pages it's across the board the same, and then I framed the white cardstock with some Sharpie. I also framed all of my photos with the Sharpie as well, just to give it some extra differentiation and some extra texture and dimension. So this little Rome, this little sticker says document, this little sticker says Rome, this is magic. This is from Studio Calico, and it's sort of like a holiday adventure type sticker, little sticker sheet, and you can see that I've used most of all of these little stickers. The only ones I didn't use was fly, east, yes, north, south, west, you know, journey, connect, learn, city, stuff like that. But the rest of it I've almost completely used, and it fit perfectly with this collection that I'm using. So the second page I also stuck a lot of my silhouette cut snowflakes. This little snowman I cut out of one of the 3x4 little pocket pages, or the cutter part sheets that was in the collection. This is another one of the photos with a green screen at the background, and there you just see some snowy mountains. This is the back of that little 3x4 card. I cut into a tag, and I still have to do the little, I haven't decided for this album, I haven't decided whether I'm going to use a blue twine, a silver twine, a white little thread. I'm not sure what I'm going to use to to add to my tags that I've added. This little adventure is from I think it's from a Felicity, no, not Freckled Fawn little set that I have, and this color just suits it perfectly as well. And you can see here is some more of that Studio Calico words. The mountains are calling, everywhere is awesome, and everything is awesome, excuse me. And yeah, these little the insides of the, I don't know if you can see the inside. Yeah, you can see the inside of the snowflake. I've got these little glittery dots. Those are also from a Freckled Fawn set, and these little arrows as well I've got in some of my photos. This page I added some enamel dots that I got from my local craft store. It's a no-name brand, enamel dots. Some more of these little arrows, some more of the silhouette snowflakes. This word love is from a Bella Boulevard chipboard title sheet, and yes, just some more photos of us. Here I created a pocket. I wanted to add 2 photos onto this page, and I didn't want them sort of crowding the page, so I added a pocket where they could overlap. And this is just of our family with the, I think it's an emperor penguin, I'm not sure, but yes, this little word says remember this with a little strip of hearts, and then this says these moments, and another one of those little arrows that I spoke about from Freckled Fawn. And as you can see, I've carried on with the theme of my white cardstock onto the patterned background. Also added some enamel dots again. This little Wonderland banner I fussy cut from one of the pattern papers, and this is one of the Snow Days Are Fun Days. This is one of the 3x4 little cards from the cut apart sheet. Snow is falling all around, and you can see that I've got a little snowflake falling onto that. This is also from one of the cut apart sheets, and this is the only page I didn't add the white cardstock, because the white cardstock isn't the completely same color as the white in the collection, and there's a lot of white on this page in any case, so I thought I could just leave it like that. These little words says discover the beauty around you, all of us, and this is just our little family. Obviously this is a way long time before Lucy was born, so at that stage our little family was just us 5 with the little penguin. Here I created a little flip over bit. Oh, what's going on with my... And I've got a little photo of Etienne smiling here with the penguin, and of Etienne kissing the penguin, and that's the sort of theme I've got for the next 2 pages as well. And this little penguin I fussy cut from one of the pattern papers, or I think it was from one of the cut apart sheets for the 3x4 cards. This is a Snow Much Fun is from the sticker sheet. That magic is also from the sticker sheet. Here is the sticker sheet. I didn't use too much of the sticker sheet. I've still got lots of it left, so yeah, I didn't use too much of it. The red was a bit hectic, so I just stuck to the blues in this. And I've also got some enamel dots, a little glitter heart over there. See the World from that Studio Calico set that I've used, and this is then some more of the silhouette snowflakes. And if you turn the page, you can see that I've got this is one of the 4x6 cut aparts that I cut out with a little snowman, and here is Etienne, and this says snowflake winter magical glistening snowman, let it snow. This little strip says been there, done that. So, and for the next page, it's Andre's turn with the penguin. Now, this is this large photo we got as a complimentary photo. I've got one of Andre and of one of Emma, so this is why these photos are so much larger than the one I have of Etienne. But on the flip side of this little page, I've put a little snowflake with the glitter dot, some more snowflakes with enamel dots, And these little words says favorite rad go see do. And this is on the flip side of that little fold over, and this says Wanderlust, Winter Wonderland, and him just kissing the little penguin. Here is Emma's turn with the penguin, and this says Wonderland. I've just got a little snowflake over there, and here it says a little word beauty with a little glitter heart on the bottom. Once you flip this over, you'll see I've made a little tag with some plain white cardstock, stuck a little penguin tag. This is from the sticker sheet. I still have to do the little, what do you call it, the little string attached to it, but as I said, I still have to decide what I'm going to use to attach it with. And a snowflake with a little glitter star, and this is a snowflake with the enamel dot. This says pack your bags, let's run away together. She was in love with this penguin. As you can see, the penguin is almost her size. And this is from a Jubilee a chipboard sheet, one of a kind. So I've had this thing for years in my, I don't know what's going on with my lighting, it's a bit hectic, hey? But this is one of a kind, and I thought that would be perfect for this. Okay, so I wanted to add 3 more photos onto this page without crowding it too much. So what I did, I created another little pocket, and it says all bundled up, and I've got some more snowflakes, some more enamel dots, and these enamel dots are also sort of no-name brand enamel dots that I just got from my local craft shop. Now this is also from a Freckled Fawn little grab bag that I bought years ago, and I thought this would be perfect just to hold these photos in place. Now here is Dieter with Emma, with the penguin, and then these 2 photos are just me with Emma and the penguin. And I really like the way that the red in the sort of ski snowsuits we wore is the same red as in the collection that I'm using, so everything fits together quite nicely. I just put this little arrow here, this little arrow paper clip, so that the photos don't move around too much, because the pocket is a bit too big for all the, you know, it's a bit too big for the photos. On the next page I created another flip over page, and this one is a bit bigger because the photo is a bit bigger. This is us on the ski lift up to the top of the ski slope. This is a little sticker from the sticker sheet from Echo Park, and then I've just got some more snowflakes, some silhouette snowflakes. These 3 little guys, the little girl with the snowman and the little boy, I fussy cut from a pattern paper sheet in the collection, and I made a little white tag that I just stuck down the back with a little, I don't know if you can see that little heart. There you go, there you see the little glitter heart. And these little word says we were here, good stuff, with another little glitter arrow on that side. And here is me with Emma and Andre on the ski slope. This was also fussy cut from one of the cut apart sheets. Little snowflake. This little boy I fussy cut from one of the cut apart sheets as well. I think he was connected to like a little snow, like a little sled or something, but I just cut the sled off, and I've just got him here. This is I've just layered some a 3x4 card behind this photo, some stickers. Now I don't know if you can see that my lighting is a bit white, but behind this snowflake I've got like a little acetate piece, a little snowflake acetate. It looks like a little doily. Let me put a if you can see that. Not so much, you can't really see that. Anyway, it's a little acetate doily, also from Freckled Fawn, and I've used them a lot in my albums, and they add a lot of sort of whimsy and lots of detail, and it reminded me of a snowflake. So that is that for that page. For this page I created another pocket. I had 3 photos that I wanted to use on this page, and here you can see I cut one of those acetate doilies in half, and I just added them to either side of this pocket. This is a 4x6 cut apart that I cut from one of the cut apart sheets. Baby, it's cold outside, and I added some snowflakes with 2 little glitter hearts. Excuse me. Here I use another one of the Freckled Fawn arrow paper clips just to keep these photos in place. Now this is just some of the photos we took, not the professional photographers at the place, but this is of Etienne and Dieter. This photo is of Emma and Dieter climbing up this little slope, and that's just of Andre in his, oh you can't see, of Andre in his little ski and helmet suit. On this photo it says embrace the detours. On Emma's photo with Dieter it says just go climb, because she's climbing up a little, I don't know, little slope. And this photo just says love. And I'm just going to keep this all together so that they don't slip around too much with this little arrow. On this, the next page, it's of me and Andre and Etienne, and we're having some hot chocolate. There's this little cafe halfway down the slope, and inside this whole oh, you can't even see, look at this lighting. What's going on with my lighting? There you go, that's a bit better. Sure. Oh, apologies for the hysterical lighting at the moment, but yes, it's of us drinking our hot chocolate. And this is also from the Echo Park I Love Winter. This was on one of the little 3x4 cut aparts, and I just cut out the little coffee mug or the hot chocolate. Some more silhouette snowflakes, and these little stickers. This one says memories, and this one says taste, eat, more of this. Yeah, and I've just put 2 little epoxy hearts that are the same, that's sort of the same bluey color that's in the collection, on either side, top and bottom. Why is this? I'm just going to bring in something to try and... What is going on with my lighting? You can't even... I'm sorry, this is very bad. There you go. So this is a little, just on this page I've got a photo of Etienne and then of Emma on the double tubes, and I used this Snow Much Fun. I used this as from the sticker sheet. The little word sticker says so good, let's go, and this one says let's do this. I cut out this little teddy bear with a little snow banner. I cut that out from one of the cut apart sheets. Now the last page, I didn't have any more of those white, arrows from Freckled Fawn, but there is a little bit more in this pocket, so it shouldn't move around too much. This I cut from one of the cut apart sheets. These 4 little kitties I cut out from the cut apart sheets, with the strips, the paper strips, or the borders, and these are some more enamel dots. And here is some more photos. This is a selfie my husband took, and at the top it says awesome, discover, dream. And this is just a photo of the boys playing play together. Now this photo is out of focus, but it was such a cute photo I couldn't not keep it in focus, or in the album. Now this we actually did for my birthday that year, so we went to Cheesecake Factory afterwards, and this is just the cake that I had for my birthday, and it says, this little tab says on this date. Now what I don't include in this video is some personal journaling that I'm going to put on here, and this is just a card that I'm going to journal just some of the details of the day and what we celebrated on that day, and it says I love winter, and this little sticker says details and notes, and I'm just going to be placing it in there. And this is it for this little album. I have been putting it off for years. I'm very glad I found the perfect collection to go with this day of us that we spent together. I'm going to have to really take care of this album not to get it too dirty, because this American Craft textured white cardstock picks up a lot of dirt, especially on the spine. I've had to erase quite a few dirty marks as I've gone along and done this album. But yes, I'm glad you guys joined me today, and if you would like to see how I did this, as I said at the beginning of the video, I will leave a link down below to show you how I bind my own books and how I make them. But yes, I am very happy you joined me today, and I will see you again soon. Bye.